You're back!
I'm Mandy.
I'm Dan.
Subscribe to
BuzzChomp.
Woo! Woo! I love the 90s nostalgia. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch retrospective.
He was shirtless, which was definitely the main selling point, because he wasn't a great rapper. He didn't even try very hard. He just danced a lot with his dancers. And they were a lot of fun, but they were definitely a one-hit wonder, so it's hard to give them too much kudos. Their biggest song, Good Vibrations, was a sample from somebody that wasn't a member of the group.
I love Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Now, partially, I love Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch because I loved New Kids on the Block, and Marky Mark was Donnie Wahlberg's younger brother. And you love Donnie Wahlberg because he's like the bad boy of the New Kids on the Block, but not really attractive. So then you have Marky Mark, and you're like, whoa, this is like the brother that really should have been in New Kids on the Block because he was so attractive but couldn't sing. But he could rap. Oh. I guess they had like 2 hits, but really like one song that you think of when you think of Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. I know, you're gonna say it. I'll just say it for you. Good Vibrations. Remember that song? It's such a good vibrations. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, that's the part that Marky Mark raps. Such a sweet sensation. Feel it, feel it. That's the Marky Mark part. Yeah. But the Good Vibrations part that's sung was actually a song that was sampled. Even though I think they had the woman like come and sing it in their concerts. And I think she like sang it when they performed. But so most of the song was sampled. And then it was like Marky Mark rapping. Rapping shirtless too, I might add. Rapping shirtless.
They only lasted 2 years, 91 debut album, 93 they were dead. And that was a smart move from Mark Wahlberg, who went on and did modeling and then acting, because he was damn sexy, and time to end your rap career, dude. But they totally capitalized on the time, because this was like pre-really good rap. And so they would have a prayer today. Now, Mark Wahlberg is sexy. Mark Wahlberg is going to be successful regardless, but I'm not sure that he would qualify as a successful rapper today because of all of the people that came after him when he debuted in 91.
Just one hit, guys. Just one hit. They had their album in 1991. By 1993, Marky Mark was no longer a rapper and pursuing his acting career. Boom, boom, boom. But they had that video, which was fabulous. And that video led to a video game, guys. Who had it? Oh, I'm the only one who had that video game? Okay, well, it was called Make My Video and it was on Sega CD.
They also had the worst video game of all time. It received a 0 out of 10 from Game Informer, which was like the video game source, still is. And it was on the top, it's number 8 out of the top 10 worst video games ever. And there have been thousands of video games, like thousands, and it's top 10 worst ever, number 8. So there's only 7 games that are actually worse than Mark Wahlberg's video game. That's really saying something. I didn't play it. Sega CD didn't do well, but it was kind of cool. This video game was just terrible. Terrible.
Make My Video game was 3 of Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch songs. Really, the only one I like to do was Good Vibration, of course, because it was fabulous. It was so hard. All you did was you re-edited the music video. And then you'd like go and get tips from people. And if you didn't know this, Seth Green was in the video game. Yeah, so it like mixed you making the video game and then you going to people and them giving you advice on the video game. And there was like this group of teens and one of them was Seth Green. Yep, hilarious. Hilarious. I played the video game for a little bit. It was hard. Like every time I made a video, they would boo you if it was bad and they would cut it off. Like, I don't know. It was hard. It was super, super hard. And it was also like a flop. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. I go into where the Funky Bunch is now, but like honestly, I don't even know who the Funky Bunch are. They're like just a bunch of, I don't know, guys, I guess. There were some Funky Bunch dancers. There was a guy who played keyboards or piano. There was Marky Mark rapping. That was enough for me. Just Marky Mark rapping. It was really Marky Mark. And I guess whoever the Funky Bunch is. But it was fabulous. I know it's probably a part of his career that he would like to be like, that didn't really happen. I was shirtless and rapping. But fabulous, guys. Fabulous. A true gem. Go YouTube it and sing along to the video and laugh.
Nobody's going to remember that the Funky Bunch ever existed unless people like us keep bringing it up, because they were a one-hit wonder. And so you remember the song. If you heard it, you'd be like, I love that song. You might not be able to tell anybody who sang it. And Mark Wahlberg's not going to talk about the fact that he was a rapper for 2 years. So let's not let this die, because it's hilarious. That's what makes the 90s so great. They are full of weird, hilarious, lots of pseudo-80s carryovers, like this Funky Bunch.
Subscribe to our BuzzChomp channel for more great videos from Dan and I, and comment below. Did you love Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch like I did, or did you just think they're like Dan did? Yeah, kids, yeah. I love the 90s nostalgia. Thanks for watching BuzzChomp.
Subscribe and share.
Subscribe and share.
Subscribe and share.
Share.
Woo.